Okay, the first thing I will tell you, if you run it on, if you have a Kali Linux, here's the Kali Linux here somewhere here. All right, let's close that. That might give a little hint there. If you have a Kali Linux, you should have volatility here. Yep. And if you run volatility with -H, it will tell you all the different possible options for volatility. Now, I'm also going to run it on my other system. Oh, that worked. There you go. So you can see that was version 2.6. The standalone version I gave everyone was also 2.6. There's a newer version. You may not need that for the competition. This one seems to be faster. Probably because this machine has 64 gigs of RAM and the Kali has like 2 gigs. 4. I think 2 gigs. Yeah. So that's why it was so much faster. Anyway, you're going to run the command. Oh, back over here. You're going to run the command that you want. This is a standalone, so it doesn't require any Python installing. If you didn't get that, I uploaded it to the chat in click chat, and then this stuff isn't really hard, but when I done some competitions, a lot of people haven't gotten these right, because I guess they haven't seen how to do them. But anyway, so for example, I can type volatility, then I could type something like Yara scan, and then I can type -F and then give it the file. And then it might give me something or nothing. All right, so this didn't, I must have spelt it wrong. Well, nope. Oh, okay. Well, that might be let's try something else. Let's try timers. Let's see if that works. I'm trying not to give you the answer too quickly. Okay, so there you got some info. Okay, so my specific question to all of you was, I want the password for the character that was created and the name of the character that was created. So does anyone find any plugins that might work? Hold on for 1 second. Probably just a deer. Anyway, what plugin would be good to try to find users and their password hashes? Does anyone know? Lots of plugins here. Caleb?
I'm not sure. I was still trying to find volatility on my Kali Linux, but it didn't come pre-installed.
Yeah, it depends. The newest version. Try VOLA. Not typing the full volatility. I've seen it be VOL or VOLA. And if not, it may not be on there. It should be on most of them. Let me check my latest version here. I got so many different VMs on here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have volatility or VOLA on mine either. So
Let's see. Hold on.
I don't have it on my 22.2. I'm looking at my 2023 version.
Yeah, maybe they only put it on the older ones. But then, yeah, I guess you would
Okay,
have to
20.
get it. Well, that version I probably showed you on that Kali is probably using Python 2. So the newer version. It actually is on Mars for any of you in our grad program. It's on that Windows. It does install on Windows. But you can use the standalone. For all the problems that I created tonight, you can use the EXE, which is for Windows. So why don't you all just do that unless you don't have Windows? Hopefully everybody has Windows. All right, so here's the newest version of Kali. Well, obviously not the newest, but it's a decently new version. Wonder why this is so old, 2022. You would have think I would have had a 2023. All right. Anyway. Okay, I was just making sure I had internet access. Yep. All right, so Vala. I think you're right. I think it's I don't think it's on there. Must have moved away from forensics, but it is on the older versions. Okay. Did anyone get the standalone to run?
I got it to run. I think I knew what. I did see one that looked interesting.
All right, so we're looking for users and password hashes.
Yeah, I saw hash dump on there as a
hash dump.
Yep.
There you go. All right, ready? So we type the name of the standalone, the plugin, which is hash dump. That's what's nice about this one as it runs. And then we type the -f and specify the name of the file. And as you will see, right away, you will know what is the user that we are after. Who's the character?
Pikachu, I choose you.
Okay, and then we have a password here. Here we go. Okay, so that's your first RAM analysis question. Well done, everyone. Okay. For the next question, just pause the share for a second and make sure. Okay. All right, good. Unpause the share. All right, for the next question, tell me what is the port that the hacker has connected to the victim on. So I want the hacker's connecting port. All right, so you are taking a look at sample 2. I mean, not sample 2, sample 12. All right, I need to know the port that the hacker has connected to the victim from. So hacker port. Because you know, a lot of times the answer is going to be 4444. 4444. Yep. But in this case, I changed it from the default port using Metasploit. Now that command I ran was important. I haven't showed this to everyone yet, but image info is something you need to run so it can determine which version of Windows it's parsing through the RAM. All the RAMs, all RAM runs differently, not only depending on operating system, but depending on service pack level too. So sometimes you'll get this error. I can't determine what this is. Then you got to run your dash image info, and that will solve that problem. In this case, it defaults to Windows XP. Close, Michael. That is the port that the victim is connected to the attacker on, but I want the port the attacker used to, I want the port that the attacker used. And if you want to give me the, yeah, 19, correct. All right, so let's see how Michael got that. To do that, which plugin did you use, Michael? You tell me.
I used Connections.
Okay, so Connections, I think, works for all, no, only works for like older operating systems, but ConScan works for the newer ones, and it does the same thing. So yes, there was only one connection from the attacker to the victim. So, you know, that's why we started actually, I guess I should give you a little bit of a backstory here to some relevant information about why we do all this. So when I used to work at the DoD, we would get a lot of hacked systems. Obviously, they're still being hacked today. When I worked at the DoD, let's see, that was like 2007 to like 2011. So basically, you know, people used to turn their computers off when they were hacked or compromised. But we realized that when you do that, you lose the connection information, which might be, you know, connecting to some IP in China or North Korea or somewhere. Anyway, so we realized it was important to start capturing RAM. And there was actually, I worked with a bunch of people who were DoD people, but I also worked with a bunch of people who were state police people. And they used to get these IPs too, to prove that people, you know, were downloading things from Kazaa and what they were downloading and all that stuff, and to put them in jail. So it's really powerful stuff, but you can really tell a lot about the attack. And the information, what we're really looking at here is the information that is gone when you turn the computer off. So if you turn the computer off, you're not going to be connected to North Korea or China or any IP. Now, this information can usually be still gotten out of on the disk, but they didn't always have the hard disks too. So this was very helpful. The next thing we're going to do is let me pause the share for a second again. I think I can get away without pausing the share. All right. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do. Oh, by the way, for everyone, I did have answer keys. I will add that to the. I will add that answer key. I don't know what happened there, but I'll add the answer key in there later. But here is Michael said it was port 19, and there you go. All right. So next problem is, let me pause the share for 1 second here. All right. So the next problem, you are going to use sample problem 13, and you are going to find what is the name of the malicious process on the system. And when you look at all the processes, you will be able to tell right away what it is. Oh, man. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so we want this 13. Okay, so sample problem 13, please tell me the name of the malicious process. And if you want to give me the PID too, that's good as well. So yeah, one of the guys that I saw at Hack the Railroad who had taught me a lot of this stuff, his name was Dale. He said, you know, it's very much like he was a police officer going to a crime scene. And if the victim is, you know, if someone shot, interviewing the victim is a lot like RAM, you know, analyzing RAM. It has a lot of information that's extremely relevant, that's real time. All right, so if you have the answer in chat, you are looking for the name of the malicious process. It's going to be fairly obvious. Yes, Michael found it. It's UMGC 123. Okay, so to find the processes, which of the plugins do we use? Michael, which plugin would be best?
I saw one PS list.
Yes, PS list is the same thing as what everyone thinks. So I'm going to take the H out. I'll do a PS list. And then I'm going to type 13. Now, ooh, forgot the -F. Wonderful. Now, one thing I need to tell you about CTFs like this. There it is. There's the malicious process. You can even see that the incident responder ran FTK to get the image of RAM. But the one thing I wanted to tell you about these types of CTFs is sometimes you can get answers where you don't think they are. So, for example, when Michael told us about this, here's an example. Maybe Michael sees this and then he says, you know what? I need to go back to that PCAP question we had, network connection, network capture question. Let me filter on port 19 to see what I see. So what I'm trying to say is you can actually sometimes gain information, or maybe, you know, you got a hard disk and it says, hey, what's the password for Pikachu? Well, you can't get the SAM out. You have some limitation, but then you say, oh, wasn't this a question on one of the, but you know, you only have a limited amount of time. But I'm just trying to say, stay aware or cognizant that, hey, something could be in two places, because a lot of these boxes that I'm using to do hacking, you know, they have some of the same accounts and I don't always delete them. And I might be hacking, doing a network hack, and then get an image of RAM or doing forensics. So sometimes you can you can get an educated guess and get a hint or get ahead. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Not really for any particular reason, but I want for sample image 14, I want you to tell me the IP address of the attacking machine. And I'm going to preface this with, it is a little bit more challenging than the first three. I'll give you 6 minutes to work on that. Okay, if you have the IP of the offender, you may put that into the chat. Okay, if you're having some difficulty, the reason is that the commands do not work without specifying the profile of this memory dump. So you need to run your image info. And this is going to be the case for some of the ones that you'll face.
It took a while for that yeah, sorry, words are hard. It took a while for me to run that on my system. It just finished.
Okay. Depends on your horsepower, but let me see what I did wrong. Hold on. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Refresh. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's called VMem. So that already tells you something's a little different. Yes, running these commands can take a while. This might be something that you need to multitask with. You let that run, go do a PCAP problem, come back. I know what the profile is, but I'll let it run. Now you just need to specify -- profile at the end and the profile. Like I said, this is pretty complex because it doesn't always know what it is for sure. And you might want to go with the first one, and that doesn't always work. So it's some work here. And yes, my system's actually pretty fast. So the normal version of volatility is way faster than the standalone. But yes, it has to basically really do a lot of signatures to try to determine what the operating system, where that RAM came from, operating system wise. Come on. Do you want to give us the profile a while?
I'm getting some output, but it's a lot of output. I used here, let me pull it up for the profile. I used it's a Win 2003, looks like Service Pack 0 x86.
Yes, that's correct. Here it is. Wait, no, that's the one I did with the UL. Oh, I cleared the screen. Darn it. Yes, what you said it is. So I will run the command a while, not to bore everyone. I will type. Now, we want to find the IP of the hacker, right? So I think we should try con scan. And then -F. And then sample problem 14. Let's see if that works. Oh, wait, we need to specify the profile. -- profile equals. How was it spelled? Windows 2003 SP1? Is that right?
Sorry, I'll put it in the chat. Give me 1 second.
No, that's not the attacker IP. Okay. I can copy paste that. Win, no does. That is taking a long time. So SP0 x86. That's the other thing. It's got to know if it's 32-bit architecture or 64. Down here at the bottom. Oh, yeah, it is kind of hard to figure out the offending IP. That, I don't know what that is, Michael. I have no idea, but that is not the attacker. The attacker is not 127.0.0.1. The attacker is not 3. This is not the attacker either. Huh. What a strange IP address.
Oh, I think I saw it. It was 192.168.1.50.
Yes. using port 8989. Okay. So, wow, this takes a long time. So the other things you can do for this profile, this is actually the same file, 14. It's the same profile for 15, 14, and 16. We wanted to get the PS list. And tell me if you see any process that you think that is related to Microsoft SQL.
I see SQL Manager.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, and then one more. I haven't tried this one yet. We want to see if we can get any of the password for the administrator account. So to do that, does anyone remember what the plugin was for the dumping of the hashes?
Was it hash dump?
It is. Boy, I hope this works. And I hope it takes less than 15 minutes. Oh! There's the administrator. Watch this. You guys are going to be happy. Oh, well, what the heck? I was going to Google it, but I already got that open. There you go. Password. So that wraps up the lesson. Let me go ahead and stop the video. I'm not going to stop the sharing. Stop the recording.